Yo, what's up? King Nike Nicks and that's Porter. Call me either one. Just make sure you call me. Today we're gonna go ahead and cop the Air Jordan Mocha 1's. Gonna be one of the most hyped sneakers of the year. A lot of people been hitting me up crazy asking how they get them. I'm gonna make some tips and tricks. Y'all see we already got our ones up here. This was from this year. This one's from last All-Star year, but we're gonna go over some tips. Stay tuned. We're gonna get it in. So everybody knows the Mochas are dropping Halloween. That's this Saturday, October 31st, 2020. Crazy shoe. A lot of people compare them to Travis Scott's. I'm gonna put them right here so you can see. Yo, this shoe is beautiful, man. Like the Air Jordan 1 is one of my favorite silhouettes. The leather is usually so crispy. Get a lot of, this one has suede. The suede coming out on the Mochas are better suede than this. And this is some good suede to me too. These are the turbo greens. But yeah, man, so we're gonna go over a few things y'all can do to make sure you secure your pair this weekend. A lot of it, I'm gonna try to have this video out early because a lot of it has to be done prior to the drop. During the drop, there's only a few things you could do at that time. So we're gonna go with some stuff. First and foremost, I have to take my hat off to my 2020 NBA champions, LA Lakers. Good job, Bron. Good job, AD. Y'all did it for Kobe. Love that. But let's get back to the Mochas. All right. So, like I said, they released on October 31st, Halloween. A lot of people haven't been copping sneakers lately. They used to wear Jordans a lot, or their parents got them Jordans, or they just got away from the sneaker game. Plus, we're in a whole pandemic still. It's still out there, guys. Let's not pretend like it's not. So all that standing in line, pulling up to the mall and copping and leaving is dead. That's been stopped since one of the 11s came out and it was riots and fighting. And I know y'all remember that crazy stuff. I think it was Christmas. I don't remember the year, but so what we now have is a bunch of online raffles, online drawings. We're gonna go over a lot of those, what you need to know, what you need to do to get your sneaker. First thing we're gonna start is copping on Sneakers app. That's Nike's own app. That's where you see all the releases. It's the mobile app. I'm gonna put it up here. We're gonna go over making a sneakers account, setting notify me so you know when a sneaker releases. That way you'll be all good to go. Then we're gonna go over, this is gonna be a Leo drop. Leo, L-E-O, stands for let everyone order. So normally we have Leo drops, we have draws. On Sneaker app, there's no more first come, first serve. So no matter how fast you get up there and jam that button, doesn't really matter because they do, with a Leo, you put in your size, you do a little raffle. So normally the first 2-3 minutes you find out, about 3 to 10 minutes you find out if you win. On a draw, you put in one size and then everybody puts in their size and that's it. Leos are kind of a little bit better because even if you go for your size and your size is sold out, you could go back and try to hit another size, but we'll get to that later. We're gonna touch on that when we talk on sizing. On Sneakers app, let's go over sizing because I had a few ladies hit me up asking me, hey, Nick, I always try to get this Air Jordan 1s, but it's kind of confusing because sometimes they have my size, sometimes they don't. So on Air Jordan 1s, they come in 3 to 4 sizes if it's a general release for men. So normally they come in men's, big kids, preschool, and toddlers. Those are the 4 sizing. Now lately this year we've seen a lot of Air Jordan 1s women's, and they just come in women's sizes. So if it says women's, you just get your normal women's size, ladies. But for general release men's, we call them the base sizes. The base sizes, you get the big kid size. So most women wear like 8-ish. So you get 8 in women. So you get a 6.5 in big kids. That'll be the size you'll need for yours. So on Sneakers app, you're gonna go down to big kids. You click on the Mochas and you scroll up. You're gonna see big kid size. You're gonna click on 6.5 or whatever size you need there. There's also a size chart on all the apps, so you can just click on it and then you convert to the size you need. That way you know exactly what size you need. So that's on Sneakers. Same thing for you fellas. At 10 a.m. on the 31st, you open your Sneakers app. Some people say wait 3 minutes. Some people say jump right in. I've had success with both, so I don't really know. Do whatever you feel is right in your heart. I jump right in because I know it's not first come, first serve, but I just feel better. And make sure, as far as devices, if you have a bunch of people in your house, try not to have more than 3 devices on sneakers at the same time. Sometimes rumors are that they flag you if they see a lot of IPs from the same area on. So if you're using a phone, go ahead and just put on LTE, or if you got that new iPhone, that 5G, shout out to Apple, send me a copy of the review for the tech channel, you know. But yeah, so just do it that way. That makes sure they don't see your entries from that IP and get it kicked out. Okay, so now we're gonna go over into the drawings on the Footsites / Flex apps. So that's Foot Locker, Foot Locker Kids, Foot Action. I think Champs already did theirs. So by the time this video comes out, you go ahead and check and see. And so download all of these apps, make an account. You can use the same email. That way you can log in all of them. They all have switched to the Flex app this year, but they all have their own separate apps. Yeah, it's weird. But the way this works is you go to the app, each app individually, you find the sneaker you want. In this case, we're doing the Mocha 1's. You select it, you complete the form. That way you put in your size you want. You select 3 stores local to you, 3 stores within 100 miles. So this is where knowing your area kind of comes into play. Like I lived in Miami, I lived in Charlotte, I lived in San Antonio. And so all 3 of those locations had different stores. So I knew what stores I had a better odds of hitting at. So you got to know, hey, this is this side of the town. Like, am I going to have a better chance hitting there, or should I go to my closest one? Or sometimes it might be to your benefit just to travel, take that trip, pick them up. Maybe not for these, but in the future for like a hype slew, like a off-white collab or something of that nature. So once you select your stores, you complete the form, you select your 3. Then you go to the, let's say you do it on Foot Locker, done, close it, open up Foot Action, do the same thing. So let's say you're going for your size and base size or kid size, you could do it for the men's release and the big kids release. So don't forget to do it for both. Select the store. And I'll try to, if they have them in the same store, I'll try to pick the same store so I'm not running back and forth everywhere. That way I can go to one mall and pick up both pairs. Emphasize the importance of doing the footwork on these apps. Right now, they're closed, so we used to be able to get head starts, but they got rid of all of that. Also, right now, with the pandemic, we don't want people walking to the store just to try to get minutes onto the app. I don't know if they're going to bring that back, but right now, all of that is gone. The only way to gain head starts is to make purchases, buying stuff, and yeah. But I mean, if you're shopping with, like, I shop a lot at Foot Locker, so I have Foot Locker points because I buy like hats and I buy like this Nike shirt. So I buy stuff, sweatpants. So all that stuff, it gives you flex points. And then you can use the flex points for a head start. But I've heard people say they had success without any. But the general consensus is you have better success with the flex points. But yeah, guys, so let's just wrap it up. The things I want to touch on most. Make sure you download Sneakers app. If you have multiple phones, you have a phone and a computer, just make sure you use different emails for both. You can have 2 accounts. You can use PayPal, Apple Pay, credit cards. From as far as I know, with the credit cards, you could use up to 1 card for 2 orders. So I want to do more than that. People say 3, but I would say play it safe. 1 card on sneakers for 2 orders. So let's say you hit on your phone and your computer with 2 different accounts. You can use the same card for both of those, but don't try a 3rd order. Do not. Nike will cancel your ish. So we're not doing that. Again, with the sizing, ladies, most of y'all will wear a big kid size, so don't look for your size in the men's. Make sure you scroll up, go to big kids. It goes from that to that. You get your size, enter, and just pending. And for the Footsites, download Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, just to double check. Finish Line, I think they have a raffle that might be over already as well. And just make sure you pick stores that are close to your area. That's everything we can do before the drop, besides sneakers, which is the day of. Now, on the day of, what I like to call it hunting day. So on hunting day, October 31st, 10 a.m., this is your game plan. 10 a.m., what I do is I open up sneakers. I jump into the sneakers and I go for my size. And then I let that pin. While that's pending, I have, you should see my battle station. I have laptops, tablets, phones, all that. But while sneakers is pending my L or my dub, I go to these Footsites. I go to Champs, Finish Line, DTLR, Jimmy John's. I'm hungry, excuse me, you know, big guy. Jimmy Jazz, I go to JD Sports. Has been a blessing during the pandemic. JD Sports, shout out to y'all. I've been bagging left and right on JD Sports. Now, the issue with these websites, they all have pending queues. So you're gonna click on it and you get bounced in a queue, say, hey, high traffic, give us a moment while you get your sneakers. It could be an uphill battle, I'm telling you now. It will not be easy on the 31st. This is kind of first come, first serve, more so than Sneakers app, because you want to get in there and do what you got to do. But Sneakers app is where the most sizes are supposed to be allocated. So that's where we're going to focus on first. Put in Sneakers app and move to there. And again, those sites are JD Sports, Champs, Finish Line, Foot Action, Detail R, sometimes Hibberts if you live up north, but they do shipping all stateside. I'm sure I'm missing a few. I'll put as many links as I remember down there in the bio. Also, follow Soul Links. Follow Soul Links is where I get mine. A lot of people do 23 is back. There's a whole bunch of sneaker Twitter. Follow sneaker Twitter. Soul Links is the main one I use. So I'm going to shout them out down here. But let's just all stay visual. There's other ways to get them, like, because I'm never paying resale. I don't care what sneaker it is. Like, I'm still trying to get my Wave Runners for retail, and they not restocking anytime soon. I can't pay resale. I have resold sneakers, but I've never purchased them because I can't do it. If I don't hit on retail, God bless them. But everybody's going to get good luck. We all going to have our Mochas. Honestly, I think these are better than the Travis Scott. Some people are going to say I'm wireless. Some people are going to say, heck no. I think these are more wearable sneaker than the Travis Scotts. This could be an everyday sneaker. The Travis Scott, y'all not wearing that every day. Most of y'all don't even wear your Travis Scotts. But we're not going to get into that. So let me know what y'all think y'all is going to happen this weekend. Leave the comments down, like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit me up, Des Porter or King Nike Nicks on IG. I'll put them both below. I'll be posting all weekend. I'm doing a quarantine cop. Everything I copped during quarantine, I'm going to do a video because I got at least 12 pairs easy. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. God bless. Good luck. Take care.